Data plays an important part into any athlete's training. It's a continual feedback loop that I can use with my coaches. They give me the empirical data, I absorb it, I connect it to how I feel, so that I know when I'm out there on the course and I'm racing, that I'm feeling a certain way, and I understand that that corresponds to the information that I got back from my coaches.
Athletes are walking this fine line between pushing the body as much as it can be tolerated and not breaking down. We take baseline, so we'll measure output capacity, we'll do endurance tests, all these functional tests, get a baseline, and then we have something to measure against, or else we're just shooting in the dark if we don't have that data.
It's important because what happens with the data is it builds a roadmap to performance.
Data can improve the athlete's performance when it comes to swimming in specific ways that relate to water. Water is 800 times thicker than air, so if we're going to talk about reducing drag somewhere in the sport of triathlon, I want to talk about reducing drag in the water first. So we want our athletes to slip through the water, and we want to try and capture their position in the water so that we can identify those areas where more drag is being created than necessary and really drill down into solving those issues before we start to create propulsive qualities this way.
The next important aspect is to look at lifestyle and how your lifestyle is affecting your body. We want the instrument, your body, that tool you're using to compete, to be at its baseline best before we can load it and challenge it to perform better.
You're racing to get to the end of the event in the fastest time. So if you figure efficiency equals faster time, then all these little data points are giving me information that I need to be most efficient.
When we're analyzing the data of a cyclist, the number one most important thing we do is to do a bike fit on that athlete so that they're interacting with the bike in the most efficient way possible. And there's a couple things we're analyzing. Number one is reducing drag on the bike in terms of wind resistance. 87% of the drag an athlete has to overcome is moving their body and their bike through the air.
Data collection along the way is massively important for the athlete's feedback loop. Every day, every minute, everything's a factor towards your competition. And so that's massively important to understand that and to walk that line so you're performing at your best.
Everybody absorbs data in unique and different ways. These are all data points that I, as an athlete, are absorbing in my workout that I can correspond to different ways that I feel my body performs.